all bad. You got everybody thinking I'm all bad.
Welcome back to my channel, y'all. It is currently 9:37. Can y'all see that? 9:37, January 1st, 2025. And yeah, it's a good day. Like, I'm glad that I woke up this morning. I'm glad that I got to see it to 2025. A lot of people didn't make it, but I'm very grateful. God has given me another year, and I'm very blessed to be here. So today, I want to give a makeup tutorial. I'm not a pro. I'm still learning. If you have any tricks or tips, please leave them in the comment below, because I would be grateful and I would love your feedback. And while you're in the comments, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Yeah. So today, why I'm doing my makeup, I just want to talk about like my New Year's resolution and like one of my biggest things that I'll be doing this year. I had already been saying like in November in 2025 I don't want to date, and you might be like, what? Why don't you want to date? And it's because last year I was staying in Texas, and then I moved back to Florida. And my experience in Texas was great. Like, I recommend everyone to move out of their hometown. Like, I know y'all be seeing these posts on like social media saying, move out of your hometown at least once. But no, everybody should move out their hometown at least once, because it's just a great experience. Like, and you realize the popularity that you have in your city, it does not matter. Like, it's not real. Like, when you move, it may still be real on social media, but when you go out in a different city, and I mean like not somewhere like that's 30 minutes away from your city, somewhere that's like at least, I would say at least 2 hours, like not even the next city over, because it's still a chance of that little popularity that you have. And I feel like sometimes that gets to people's head when it's not real. Like, well, it may be real to some people, but it's not real. But yeah, it was just definitely an experience. A lot of stuff that I did in Texas, I wouldn't dare do at home. Like, I used to go out. I'm gonna say realistically, and I'm not joking, I used to go at least on 2 dates a week. Like, and I feel like I definitely needed that experience, because I was 20, turning 21. I turned 21 last year. I needed that experience, because at that point, I had only had one boyfriend. I probably had been on like 4 dates since me and my boyfriend had broke up. We broke up like, when did we break up? We broke up probably like 2021, and from 2021 to 2023 I only went out on 4 dates, because it's just like, I don't know, I just wasn't dating here. Like, I don't know, I really don't know. Honestly, I do know what it was. It was like the thought of like just being perceived as like I'm outside, but I'm really not like that. And so yeah, so when I got to Texas, it was just like me just experiencing different people, different men. I honestly experienced different women, but not like in a dating aspect. Just tell you, in Texas, you could go out, go sit to a bar, and I'm not gonna say they're your friends, but you done met new people to go out with already. And it's like, wow, being here in Florida, being back home, it's not the same experience. And when I came back, at first I kind of felt like I was getting caught up in like my old life. Like, I don't know, I kind of felt like I reverted back, because it was like when I was in Texas, I was doing not everything, but because I did make friends, but most times, because like you stay so far away from your friends in Texas, like you could stay in Humble, and then they could stay in the Woodlands, and that right there is like 40 minutes away. But in my city, you can stay on the south side, somebody can stay on the west side, and that's like 20 minutes away. So it's easier to meet up, But yeah, I just got into a habit when I got back home. Oh, I'm not gonna do it unless my friend's doing it. And that's not me. Like, I've never been like that. I've always been a solo type of person where I could do anything on my own. Like, I guess it's just the big sister in me. But yeah. Let me get into my products I'm about to use and I'll finish the conversation. So my first step is this Nivea cream. I've been using this since OG, like middle school, and I'm 21 now. I've been using this before makeup and everything, and I just love it. I think this is like $7 or $8. I'm not sure, because I've had this bottle for like probably like a year. But if you are on a budget, they actually do sell this at the dollar store for like $125. But it's not this big bottle. It's like a very, very small bottle. It's kind of like this size. But yeah, looking at this, I need some more of this. But yeah, so my face is clean. I just got out the shower. And just wash my face, brush my teeth. So yeah, please do this on a clean face. I said all that to say that. Please do this on a clean face. I don't know if y'all shave y'all face, but I do. I just clean this with some alcohol because yeah. Even though I'm the only one that uses it, but still. Okay. So, another thing is I turned 22 this year. My birthday is January 29th. And I feel like I could be a lot further than what I am. So it's just like, you know, cutting out distractions like that. And I've never been a boy crazy type of girl because men come and go and men really just do what men want to do anyway. But yeah, I've never, jump scare. I've never been boy crazy anyway because men are just men and they do what they want to do anyway, like 100% of the time. So it's just one of them things like, girl, you ain't missing out on nothing. But yeah, I do have a business that, well, me and my friend, we have like a little business idea that we are planning to start up this year. So I'm very excited about that. We're both currently still in school and we have a long way to go in school because like of the careers that we want. I'm not going to tell her business because that's her business. And I really don't want to tell anyone what my career choice is right now because I don't know, like I'm still kind of like in the early stages of it. Like it's one of them things like I kind of know what I want to do, but then again, it's like I can do something else, but it's nothing like beauty related. It's actually like going to school. I don't know if I said this already, but I recently did just get my AA. Round of applause for me. Thank you, thank you. Definitely has been a journey. I know like it typically takes 2 years for people to get their AA, but it did take me a bit longer because like I just told you, I had moved to Texas and school was literally the last thing that was on my mind because I did not know what I wanted to do. Like out of high school, I was just taking the college classes just to take them because I thought that was the right thing to do. And it wasn't until I actually moved to Texas and just being around different people and a different environment, I was like, you know what? I can see myself doing this. Like, I think this career choice fits me. And it's one of them things like at first, when I graduated high school, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a nurse, da 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 da. Yeah. To know me is to know that I'm kind of a self-absorbed person. So a patient could be in a room and it's like, yeah, I just found out I have cancer and I'm just here to do my job. Like, okay, can I take your blood? Like, it's not funny, but it's like just being realistic. Like people should do what fits them and their personality. And, you know, I feel like people should just know themselves and not just do it for the money, even though they do make a good amount of money. Me knowing myself, it would just be one of them things like I hate going to work and I'm just trying to go to work so I can book this next flight to Dubai or like, you know, I'm just going to work for the money. It's nothing that I'm passionate about. Helping people in need like that. I've never been like a CNA. I've never been anything in the medical field really. And I've had like 9 jobs in my life, and none of them were in the medical field because that's just not me. But I feel like everybody should just do what they're passionate about, and I feel like something that needs to be normalized is just not knowing right away. Like some people knew that they wanted to be doctors since they were 3. Me, on the other hand, I just knew I wanted to be successful, and I didn't want to live paycheck to paycheck since I knew I just didn't want to live paycheck to paycheck. So that was that, but it was never nothing that I'm like, yeah, I want to do this for the rest of my life, you know? And even like right now, I'm not saying the career that I've chose to pursue in school, I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. It's just right now, in my 20s, this is something that I could be like, okay, you know, like I could just see myself doing it and it fits me. Like to know me is to know that the career that I might as well just tell y'all. I actually want to be a lawyer. I want to go to law school and I want to work in big law. Yeah. I can just see that life for me, and my strong suit is reading and comprehension. If that's not your strong suit, don't. I'm not gonna say don't, but reading. I see a lot of people. I watch a lot of attorneys on TikTok and on YouTube, and they say, you know, it's like a lot of reading. I know me personally, math and science still not to this day, it's not my strong suit. So going into something that is STEM related was like, what are you doing? You know, like it just didn't make sense. And I feel like being a nurse, being a doctor, babe, you definitely need to be at least a little good in those 2 things, or even like engineering. Yeah, so I just think people just need to take this time out and get to know themselves and what they like, and not just think about like what society is telling you that you should like. Because even right now, I have family who's like, you should just be a nurse, and it's like, I I feel like they don't know me. I didn't even know myself talking about I could be a nurse. Like, what are we talking about right now? But shout out to all the nurses out there, because we do need you, and I do appreciate you guys, because that is a career that we need. It's just not for me. I'm about to start on my eyebrows. Yeah, I do my eyebrows first. I don't know how everybody else do theirs, but I think most people do their eyebrows first. So, actually, I'm lying. I've seen people do like their whole face and then their eyebrows last, but just not me personally. So, I use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Black, because I am a dark-skinned woman, and I love being a dark-skinned woman. Thank you. And I just fluff my eyebrows out like that. I usually shape them up, but I just did that on Saturday, so I don't really feel like they need to be shaped up today. So, yeah. I know the guys that I were dating, they're gonna be like, dang, what happened? Nothing happened. You just wasn't doing anything. You just wasn't doing enough. And that's another thing with dating. I feel like most people are just like, they're not trying to get anywhere, especially in our community. I feel like it's just one of them, oh, we talking for a year or two. One, I'm not talking to nobody for no year. What do we need to talk? What do we need to talk about for a year? I don't know what y'all need to talk about, but I don't need to do that. And another thing, like, I feel like these past 2 years, hold on, I need to focus on this. Give me 1 second. I feel like another thing, these past 2 years, I've just been dating. I'm one of them people, I feel like it's best to just date one person and and that's it. But through this experience, this little experiment that I was doing, I did not just date one person. So, but I definitely feel like it's best to just date one person. But being that I have dated around, I do like know what I like and I don't like. I'm not saying it can't change, because it will. I'm sure it's going to change. But right now, what I liked at 18 is like stuff that I did like at 18. I probably could care less about right now. Yeah, like, but I also feel like I'm not where I want to be to attract the type of man that I even care to have or would care to have. So, well, I do me all the time. And let me tell you another thing. I go on like these random detoxes where I just don't want to talk. Like, I just want to be left alone and live my life. Like, I'm not going to do it this year. Like, usually I change my number every year. But I said that I was going to stop doing that because it's just dumb. Because I was just giving my number right back out to the same people that I was changing it from. And so, I'm about to shape my eyebrows. Yeah, I use this Born This Way Too Faced concealer in the color Toffee. I've been using this since I started doing my makeup. Actually online, when I start doing like trying to do my makeup like a full face. But I actually started with everybody else. The LA Pro the LA Pro that we get from the hair store, baby. I started just like that, doing my eyebrows. But that was like in high school. But yeah, I definitely feel like you should get what you can afford. But I do like this. I haven't tried another concealer because if it's not broke, don't fix it. I know like some people use two colors, like a lighter one at the bottom and a dark one at the top. Baby, I use the same one. I ain't got time for all that. So what started me on doing my makeup? One, I had to learn how to do my makeup. Like when I tell y'all, this was like 2022. That was my prime. I'm still in my prime because I'm 21 years old. But 2022, I was 19, and every time I went out, I was getting my makeup done. Like, and I was doing that a lot. And to know me is to know I don't even go out in this city. Like, it's nothing to do here. I don't go out in the city now because I've experienced much more. But when I hadn't experienced anything, I was going out every weekend, and I needed my makeup done every weekend. And getting your makeup done like that is not cheap. Like, it's not cheap. And I was not working the best job at the time. But yeah, I actually love doing my makeup, and I feel like with this color hair, I mean, makeup isn't needed, but it looks best when your makeup is done. Like when you're all done up, I kind of feel that way about any color hair. Like, you should have your makeup done. And I'm not gonna lie, I definitely used to be one of them girls. I don't need makeup. I don't need some lip gloss and lashes, and I'm good. But it's like, okay, kudos to you. Would you like a cookie? But yeah, I feel like definitely once you learn how to do your makeup, it's gonna be one of them things like, okay, what we doing? Where we going? Because I'm gonna show y'all a picture when I first started. With my phone, I'm gonna show y'all a picture when I first started my makeup. Okay, y'all, look, hold on. Okay, this was, it's gonna look crazy because this was my first time. This was, can y'all see this? I was 18 right there. That was my very first time. But not gonna lie, when you put that filter on, baby, you look like, okay. Okay, but I don't use filters no more. I didn't kind of grow out of that. I mean, not grow out of it. It's just, I just don't use it no more. But yeah, far away, it was kind of eating. It was just like light, cause I ain't know body was, yeah. You can see how light it was. But my makeup now, it be cute. Not gonna lie. But y'all see, I started that in 2021. Like, it took me time to, it don't happen overnight. Me personally, I don't think it happens overnight. Even with taking a makeup class, like, okay, this is my makeup now. This how it be now. Can y'all see that? Like, but in that video, I was using skin tint. I doubt that I'm going to use skin tint today because, like, look. And let me tell y'all another thing. I can't only do makeup on myself. Like, I tried to do it on my mom one time and she came out looking very scary. That was kind of crazy. And I use, my mom, she is a tad darker than me, but I still used all her products, and it's just one of them things like, y'all, I can really only do stuff on myself. And I kind of always been like that. Yeah. But, okay, so now I'm done with my eyebrows. They kind of look like cousins, but it's okay because it's going to come out good. So after that, you need to use your primer. Where is my primer? Okay, so I use the Fenty. Y'all, I am not a label junkie, like a name brand junkie. It's just products that I've learned or I've gained to like over time. I also do have the e.l.f. This is the Power Grip Primer. I use the e.l.f. like when I know I'm gonna be like when I went to Disney and I needed something to grip my face and hold it in, I use this. But on like a daily, I would use the Fenty Beauty, the True Matte Pro Filter. I love this. I actually have two because I thought I lost this one. But yeah, but like I said, please get what you can afford. Yeah, I've used the e.l.f. the blue one as well before. That one isn't too bad, but yeah, I honestly don't know if you're supposed to apply this all over like this, but I do because I don't know, I just do. So I use my finger, nothing special. But also this year I'm into making new friends. So a lot of your friends that you have, or for me anyways, that I've had coming back home, they were like my childhood friends. And it's nothing wrong with still having your childhood friends, but it's like, you know, sometimes you guys like just don't align anymore. And like, you know, it's nothing to still talk to catch up, but it's like one of them things like, am I holding you back? Are you holding me back? Are we like really what we need to go to the next level? Do we need to be talking every day? We're not even on the same path. You get what I'm saying? So I'm definitely into making new friends. What I'm going to do to make new friends is I have hobbies. I have a bike. I'll be riding a bike. I try to ride my bike every Sunday. But lately, I just been kind of busy. Like, I just came back from out of town. I was there since Friday. The week before that, we was with my family for Christmas time. The week before that, it was my sister's birthday. Like, I just been having a lot going on. And then this month, it's my birthday. But I'm still trying to make time. Every Thursday. Oh, so I actually do still use the LA Pro Girl, but it's the I don't know what you call this. I just know it's for like to hide like dark marks. Yeah. But I use this on my neck because I do have a few dark spots. Like acne on my neck. So I just use that. Yeah. So like I said, y'all, buy what you can afford. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my hobbies. Every well, I'm not gonna say every, but one. Where is that brush? Okay. Once a week, I also go to an aerial silk class, and I've met a few girls / women in there because it's all ages. Yeah, and those are like, oh, and I also go to the library. I'm not gonna say I go every week, but I go at least once every 2 weeks at least. Yeah, so I do have a few hobbies that I currently already do, so I just do what's best for me. and like just doing things to help me go to the next level of like the goals, like just of what I want to do to be the best person that I can be. So for my foundation, I use Too Faced Born This Way. I actually just recently purchased this one because before I had stopped using foundation and I was only using skin tint. This Fenty skin tint, I love it down. I love it down so bad, but recently it's like it wasn't starting to blend in, so I wasn't really liking it. And when I tried to go to the next color, it was too dark and I didn't like that. But so I have this foundation, Born This Way. It is in the color Ganchi. I think this might be the darkest color, or maybe it's one from the darkest color, but yeah. And I also have this foundation from MAC. I just brought it on a whim. I was like, let me just try it. I do like it, but I don't know, I just end up buying Born This Way too, because this is actually the foundation that I started with, not this color, but when I actually have started like to get into. So when it comes to my foundation, because this little bottle is $50, I do a pump on my hand and I just dab it on my face like little dots. And how I watch this lady, she's a grown lady. That lady, I recently was just watching her YouTube. She just turned 35. This lady, I watched her do her makeup and I just kept watching her every time. I just kept watching her. And then like eventually I started watching other people too and seeing like what techniques they use, like for the look that I was going for. And like what products, because there'll be some products that are like a hit and miss for you and on your skin, because everybody's skin is different. Like the Morphe setting spray is not my favorite. I do not like it. It makes me look so freaking ashy, like casket ready, baby. They can keep that. But I recently just found out that there is a difference between setting spray and finishing spray. I like recently, like last month, somebody just told me I don't have a finishing spray yet. I actually would love one, and the one that I was looking to get is called, so pause on that conversation. I'm about to use this to this is concealer. This is just the same concealer that I use for my hand. Just to put this under my neck as well, so that orange tint isn't on there that much. But yeah, it's this finishing spray that I do want to get. It's from a company called Krylon, and it looks like you have to order it on their website because they don't have it in Ulta or Sephora. I only shop at Ulta, but if I need to go to Sephora, then I guess I will. But yeah, I've never actually even purchased anything out of Sephora. I chose Ulta as my makeup store because that's the closest thing that's to me. There's like 3 Ultas near me, and there's only one Sephora, and it's inside of a Kohl's. There's nothing wrong with Kohl's. It's just, I don't know, not the first thing that's on my mind when I think of a makeup store, you know. And also Target has Ulta as well, and I'm literally always in Target, so that was like another thing for me. So it was just like a lot of different things of why Ulta and not Sephora. Oh, and then let me tell you guys this. Did you know that you cannot use the coupon that you get from Ulta, like in the mail at a Target, Ulta? I just found that out too. But yeah, it's just do what's best for you. If you want to go to the hair store and get your concealer and your, or Walgreens to get your concealer and foundation, baby, do it, because that's what's in your budget and it's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, back to my goals for the year. I just definitely, every day I'm just gonna try to work on being better than I was the day before, because I think that's what life is all about. Sometimes we can lose track of that based off what we see on social media and how we think our lives should be. Like, I'm about to be 22 in 3 weeks, and I'm in my 3rd year of college. My friends graduate this year. Because comparison is a thief of joy. I think that's how it goes. Comparison is a thief of joy. And I don't really keep up with other people because, like I said previously, I'm just such absorbed in my life and what I have going on. Like, I care about my friends and, you know, their goals and their achievements, but that literally has nothing to do with me and my journey. Like, everybody's journey is different. Like, right now, social media has some of us thinking that, well, not us, because I go outside and I touch grass. Thank you. But I feel like social media has some people thinking like, by 20 you should have 3 houses, 100,000 in the bank, and this and that. Child, those same people saying that, they didn't even have it when they was 25, or they just was living for different stuff. Like, I know for sure when my mama was my age, 21, she had a 3-year-old. And yeah, like, I don't. A lot of people don't. A lot of people do. And that's why everybody should just live for them and what's working out for them, because that's the best thing. So after my foundation, I put on some setting spray. I use the e.l.f. This is the dewy setting spray. So I use 3. I use that one. I use e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Spray, up to 16-hour wear. I don't think that's true, but hey. And I use the Too Faced Makeup Insurance 18-hour wear long wear setting spray plus blue light defense. I just started using this, so I don't know. I don't know how to really feel about it yet. But yeah. And this setting spray, this was like $30-something. Baby, I was used to buying e.l.f. That's no more than $9. But hey. Yeah. Another thing, like, I love talking. Like, that's one of my favorite things. I love talking. I'm not gonna say I don't like being around people that don't talk, but I actually prefer people who do talk and run their mouth. And when I say talk and run their mouth, I don't necessarily mean gossiping. Like, just talking. Like, I love to pick people's minds and just see how, especially men, even though I said I'm not dating, but I just love to hear what the men have to say, because I just love their perspective, because sometimes they sound ridiculous. And it's like, no matter what background they come from, what ethnicity they are, a lot of them think the same exact way. And it's like, wow. But that's why I'm like, I know I haven't met one of them things, like, I know I'm not where I want to be at to even meet the type of man to even think about getting married. Because, yeah. So yeah, I just put on the Toffee Too Faced concealer. These are the places I put the concealer. Don't ask me what I don't know, y'all. I don't even use the right brushes. Like the brush, what they're labeled for, I don't even use it for that. Like this is titled Putty Primer Applicator. I use this to do my concealer. Yeah, because why? That's what works for me. Oh, and most of my beauty brushes came from e.l.f. the little e.l.f. line. I do have some like from Marshalls, but I only have one foundation brush from, well, I have two foundation brushes. This one and this one. This one is from e.l.f. the buffing foundation. I use this one on with my skin tint. And then this one, I just got this one from Morphe. This is the number V102. I actually like how it applies to the skin. So let me show you. I do my brush like this because the thing that I have to apply concealer, I don't really care for it. Like, it's not my favorite. It's not dense enough. I just go like that. And it's gonna look crazy in the beginning, trust me, but trust the process. Thank you. But yeah, I feel like definitely get you some hobbies and just get outside. Like, don't be so in your head of how you're going to be perceived, like thinking, oh, I'm riding a bike, people gonna think I don't have a car. I have a 2023 car. Think I'm worried about what somebody thinking who don't have a car, or just what people thinking about, period. Because most of the time people be wanting to do the same exact thing that you're doing, they just aren't brave enough. Because why? They're worried about how they're going to be perceived. And you know, I feel like that's just normal, because like we only know what we're taught, and it's up to you to go outside of that normal bubble to just learn more and just to figure out other things, like what you like and why you do what you do. Like, everything we do is taught. Like, we didn't just wake up one day and start speaking English. Like, we were taught by our parents. We didn't just get in a car and automatically know how to drive. We were taught by someone. We studied someone. And also another thing, yeah, I'm just yapping at this point, but another thing, like, my bachelor's is in psychology, and I just told you, like, I just love to get into people's minds and just hear their point of view of things and why they see it, how they see it. And sometimes people just be so stuck in their own ways, or just be so stuck in their way of thinking, they are a dead end. But those type of people are like people that I kind of don't want to be around, because a lot of times, let me show y'all this post I seen. it's so much stuff we do not know, like, and you don't know everything. Like, you should be always open to learning new things. And people who are not, it's just like, ugh, closed-minded. This is the post. Can you see this? It says stuff you know you don't know, versus stuff you don't know. Like, this is true. Look at all that, the whole universe, stuff that never even crossed our minds, and it is happening. This is the little percent that we do know. That's it. And I feel like, especially when it comes to the older people, like older generation, they be so stuck in their ways. But when it comes to me, y'all, my family know I'm quick to give my opinion, or quick to say no, or quick to just do anything when it comes to me, because I'm very open to hearing their opinion, but at the same time, I want them to be very open to hearing my opinion as well. Like, even though, yeah, they have 50 plus years on me, but the life that they lived in 1960 is not the same life that we live today. It's not. I'm not saying that some of the things aren't the same, but a lot of stuff has changed. Like, our president is a felon. That amazes me every day. Like, felons can't vote, but okay. So what I just applied was the Fenty Beauty matchstick in the color Caviar. I've had this for like 2 years as well. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, my makeup be lasting me a little bit because I think I be applying just enough. But people be saying you should just apply more. Like, so right now what I'm about to do, I don't know the name of it. I'm telling y'all, I don't know the name of a lot of stuff, but I just do it because it looks good. So I typically use these, and then I have this from e.l.f. I got these right here from Shein. A pack of 24 is like $3 or $5. And I don't wash them. I just buy new ones because I just don't have time. And I use this one. I do clean this though, because this is like $8 in this little small thing, but I love it. I have 2 of these. I'm not sure what the other one is. Probably in my other makeup bag. But yeah, I use this. The original color is blue or like a teal. But yeah, so first I use the Laura Mercier. I have the small travel one, but I think it's time for me to upgrade to the big girl one. It's in the color Translucent Medium Deep, and it's actually literally little to nothing in here. So yeah, let's see how this gonna go. So I do that. What does that do? I don't know. I think it brings in. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I just know it look good. But before I started using this one, I still use this though. Fit Me is good. Fit Me is definitely that girl loose finishing powder in the shade 40. This is actually their darkest color. So if you are darker than me, but this is affordable. So, but the thing about Ulta is, I would say still give it a try. Even if you are darker than me, give it a try, and if you don't like it, you can always return it back to Ulta. I don't know if Sephora is like that because I don't shop there, but yeah, you can always return it and try something else because yeah. that's what this is about, trial and error. So when it comes to my I think it's called contouring, I use this elf brush. Is titled Powder Blurring. It's kind of beat up. I do need a new one. So if anybody out there wants to send me any of your beauty products, I am very open to that. But this will be a honest review. Even though I'm not a pro at makeup, I can just do my makeup. But hey, I just go down my butt and then up down my forehead. Y'all, and I just forgot, I actually used 2 concealers and I just forgot to do it. Should I do it? I think so. I'm going a little bit. So this is in the color Cooking. Y'all see how light this is? It is very, very, very light on me. But I do like a bright under eye, so it definitely enhances that look for me. But yeah, I would love to know what you guys have planned for your 2025. You can leave that in the comments as well. So this is what I use this for. I use it for 2 things. So I'm about to just blend this out under here. Blend that out. Okay, so now I'm about to use my Laura Mercier. Even though it's not that much, I think I'm gonna just go buy some. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, it's literally just enough. So I use this Laura Mercier for my under eye. And also, I would recommend, just like when you do, when you are patting it in the product, also tap it on like your hand so you can like get some of the product off and it doesn't look too cakey, because that can happen. And it won't say, well, I followed Danny, and yeah, you will not say that. So while that's baking, I'm going to use this brush I recently just got from e.l.f. Contouring. I used to use like this little blending thing. I'm probably still going to use it, but like I said, I still just like to try new stuff, because that's what life is about. Trying new stuff for better results. And I do like this, but I feel like because I really don't know how to use it yet, it's still just kind of give me like a little harsh line. So I'm going to use my blending brush. This is from e.l.f. as well. Okay, so then you're going to pick this back up, get your translucent powder, pat it on your hand, get our air right there, and And don't forget right here. So pretty much everywhere that you put the concealer first, you're just gonna place this powder there again. Okay. So while that is cooking, I'm gonna put I think I'm gonna do a little eyeshadow today. So when I just want to do like a quick look, like a not in-depth tutorial, I would just use, yeah, I love Mocha Mami. Damn, this is by Fenty. Mocha Mami on my skin looks so good and so natural. Like, it just give you that glow. Like, you know, it just give you that glow. Yeah, this is Mocha Mami, y'all. It's just that girl. But today I'm gonna probably do like a little bit more. I'm gonna use this, I think this is Juvia's Place. Yeah, the Warrior by Juvia's. I like this palette. I've had it for like 2 years, I want to say, and I only use it for one color. I use it for this very light beige color. It's titled Hosi. Yeah, so I have 2 eyeshadow brushes because one came with the elf kit, and then I think I had bought like another little small mini elf kit. So I use this one for the it's literally the same thing. They're the same exact brush, but I know which one goes to which because this tip is lighter, so it goes for the Juvia's Place, and then this one goes to my Mocha Mami. Yeah. So now I'm just gonna blend that out with this same tool. And it's actually crazy that I'm doing my makeup in here because I have a whole vanity. I have a whole vanity set, a whole vanity mirror, setup, chair, lights, everything. But it's okay. Okay, so now after that, I'm still looking a little dusty, and that's okay because now I'm going to use this setting powder from the crayon case, chalk dust. I don't know if it's in different colors because I didn't even buy this. I got it right from my mama when I started doing my makeup 2 years ago, and it's little to nothing in here, so I need to go get some more. Ooh. Or maybe my mom just need to buy some more. I could just use hers. Okay. So you can really use that same applicator if you want. This one I'm not, but it's nothing wrong with it. You can. So you're gonna dap it like that. Dap it. Look, I have so much stuff on my arm, and it's literally always like this when I do my makeup. So typically it takes me like an hour to do my makeup, but today it's taking a bit longer because I am talking and I'm trying to connect with you guys. Like, yeah. So we're gonna let this sit for a little minute. You do not have to put that white setting powder under like where you conceal everywhere. I typically just put it under my eyes to brighten it. But yeah, do with that information as you please. So I'm going to go in, y'all, and I don't know, I just be doing what I think looks best on me. So if you do not think this looks best on you, you can always try again. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's skin is different. Is this properly how you put on eyeshadow? Don't know. Does it work for me? It does. But yeah, today I'm about to go do make vision boards with my friend for her birthday. I'm gonna go pick her up some flowers because it's my girl's birthday. Like, I did not know she was turning 24. I definitely thought she was turning 23, but baby auntie is up there. So I'm gonna go buy my girl some flowers. And yeah, but I kind of need to hurry up because we said we were going to do this at 12 and it's 10:52. So yeah. Don't worry, I'm going to blend it out. Please don't worry. Okay. So this is a pointed eye pencil. I'm telling y'all, what works for me is what works for me. Oh, I who out. Okay. Now you're gonna go back down. This is the same blue teal applicator I've been using. Okay. And I kind of like to just blend it out a little, even though I don't have to. You really don't have to do that step, but I kind of do. Well, I don't have to, but I just do it because I do. So really, you're just gonna do this. We still are not done. But I'm gonna be outside today, so my fan is in my room somewhere. So yeah, while we're waiting on that to dry, we can really wipe all this stuff off your hands so it doesn't transfer anywhere else. Because I am wearing a white shirt today. Okay, so it's dried down a little bit. So now what I use next is this NYX bronzer. I just started using this like a few months ago, and I actually like it. Like, it's definitely one of the ones. So this is one of the Marshall brushes I was talking about. I got this as a gift like 2 years ago from my grandma. So this is titled Angled Blusher. So this is the right tool. I kind of want to blend my nose out a little bit more. So you just take it like that. So y'all see where that harsh line was at one point? Now it's gone. But you can still see like the bronzer right here. So we're gonna clean that up after. Let me just have on. Okay. So now is when I use the Fit Me. But I used to use Fit Me for all over, but you know, and Fit Me give you a lot of product too. That's why it's just use what works for you. I'm telling you. So I use kind of two things for this sometimes. I use this elf. I don't know. I think it's called a kombuki. I don't know what this is called. But when I can't find this brush right here, a powder brush, this is what I use. But this is my first go-to. This came from Marshall's. This was a different little set that I don't know who brought me this, but yeah. So you're gonna dab this in here, and then you're gonna like tap it off, so some of the product can fall off, so you will not be looking crazy. That's what I'm gonna say. So I just put this Fit Me on the perimeter of my face, so it can like define it more, and I also put it under my neck so it can just all flow together. So yeah, you see how this right here is all bronzer. Once I put this on, it's going to cut this off and only reflect that color on my cheeks. So I do need to put a little more over here though. Y'all see what I was talking about? Okay, so let me show y'all what I mean when I say tap it. Okay, so you're just gonna do like this and then just oop. But I'm in front of a sink, so you just gonna dump it in the sink or dump it wherever you are. And this is the thing about having colored hair, like the makeup will get on here. But I am gonna use this one for my neck because it's more like controlled. So I'm going to use this, the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. Y'all, my face is soaking wet. Can y'all see that? It's soaking wet. So I'm gonna let that dry down. And I do not wear individuals. I'm not against them, but I do think it's an unnecessary spend. And there's a style of lash that I like, and yeah, I've been wearing the same lash style for the past 2 years. Before that, it was another lash style that I was wearing for like 4 years. Like, I am a creature of habit. I wipe the perimeter on my lips. Okay, so now I am going to do my beauty marks. Y'all don't know if y'all could see them, but I actually have these beauty marks on my face in real life, like no BS. My little sister be saying that they're fake, which they technically are, but when I don't have on makeup, I very much do have these beauty marks in the same exact spot. Oh, baby, it's time for some more of this. I've had this since, I don't even know. Oh, that was kind of too big. I thought I brought a new one. I need to get this makeup off my lace. I should have used, y'all know the little trick they be using when my face looks so shiny. The trick they be using when what I was saying. The trick, I don't know. We're just gonna have to edit it out because I forgot. Okay, so now my mascara. I recently just started wearing this mascara. My friend actually put me on. This is the Essence I Love Extreme Volume Mascara Waterproof, and it is waterproof. I was when I laugh a lot, I cry, and I had used this and it was good. Please don't mind the face that I'm making. I would say it is heavy. Like, you can feel it. Like, you can definitely feel it on your. So this is the e.l.f. blush brush. So I just kind of apply it above where that line was, where it connected. Not everyone uses blush, so, but I love blush. Oh. So now we're going in with the Too Faced Makeup Insurance. This bitch done popped out in the vest. It don't look that bad, but now I'm just gonna do my hair. It is 11:35, y'all. I need to hurry up. But yeah, those are my second concealer on. I changed it, and because that can happen sometimes. Tutorial. The final product is this Fenty lip gloss. Yeah, this is my favorite when I do my makeup. It's in the color Fussy. I ain't gonna lie, Rihanna ate down with it, huh? She did. She definitely did her big one. I love this color. It's just, I feel like it looked good on my skin. Okay, y'all, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Just comment. If you don't have anything in particular to comment about the video, you can just comment some red hearts, because red is my favorite color. So leave some red hearts, and yeah, thank you for watching. Till next time.